Okay, this is on the Cameron job. Number 53779, installed on 829 by Aaron. Okay, so what we're doing is we're adding a furnace above this garage. So this is the town hall and a garage. Okay, so come in the garage, you go up the ladder. You're gonna add a furnace standing up in here. I drew it on the ground right here, but it's gonna be 2 inches off the back wall and whatever I wrote on the paper from this wall. I also wrote it on the ceiling, the furnace, and I wrote where the studs are. On the top of a furnace, so our coil, we're gonna have a drain pan. I put the furnace on a 2-inch base with no bottom. So we will leave the bottom of the furnace on. That's just to get it above the drain pan. And then we'll have our furnace and then our coil. The top of our coil will sit flush with the top of the sheetrock. So it's actually going to go through the ceiling. And we need to be 2 inches from here because I had to make a transition to get 2-inch liner because we're going into the attic. So while I'm up here, I'll just go over the return too. So we're going to have a filter box. And then a return, it's gonna 90, come up here with an end cap. On the back of here, we're gonna put in a 30 by 14 flat grill, and then just put duckboard headers in between the trusses, like studs like normal. So the flues are just gonna come up and just go right out the wall here to a flat termination. Our drain, we have a stack right here. So you're gonna cut as low as you can and then put a P-trap with a bell reducer and then just drain our stuff into the bell. Make sure you have ABS glue or multi-purpose glue for that. Okay. So the purpose of this unit is to put heat runs in the town hall, which is right next to us. Anyway, off the top of the coil, I have a 1/2-inch piece, and it's going to flare out 2 inches in every direction. And that's so we can get 2-inch liner in it without the air blowing into the liner. So all this will be 2-inch liner. We'll have a 90. 2-foot piece, 60-inch piece, and an end cap. And we did that because at some point they want to convert this garage into a shop, a living area, and run heat vents and a return air in here. But they can't do it yet because it's still a garage. So when they do, we can take a HET off the other side and even put, 12-inch dampers and stuff if they want to zone it in the attic. But for the future, we can put a return air right over, in that top corner. Anyway, so then I have a 12-inch HET coming off and flex just at the shows. We're gonna put in 4 heat runs and drew them better over here. So let's just go over there. So open this door and you have the town hall. So our flex is gonna be coming out here. I figure 6 by 12 by 8 heat vent over this window, one over this window, one centered in this wall, and then one centered in this wall. And of course, your 30 by 14 return air up high over there. And okay, let's go back over here. So you're gonna have to run a new thermostat over there in the town hall, of course. This is a heat pump, and we're just putting on a Honeywell thermostat, so make sure you run enough wires. Looks like they have a thermostat right here. Whether you can pull that wire up and pull new wires down and utilize that area. I have not been told what we're doing with this unit heater, if we're getting rid of it or if they're keeping it there. So may want to double check on that. If they are, then we'll just have to just put our thermostat where you can, drop a new one over by our return would probably be the best, down the wall there. Okay. So our line set, gonna run new line sets over to the attic and then down. I asked them if they want us to run down inside or outside. She said she didn't know. She'll talk to her husband. So verify with them before you run it, if they want it outside or inside, or inside the sheetrock. They're gonna talk about it, but line set gonna come down and AC is gonna sit in this back corner. They're gonna move this wood pile. The homeowner is gonna be in charge of the power. He needs a 20 amp dedicated 2-pole breaker for the air conditioner. He will also be in charge of the power for the furnace. He'll need a 20 amp single pole dedicated circuit for the furnace. The homeowner will need to put on the disconnect out there, not behind the unit. So also when you run your line sets, remember you have a heat pump. So you're gonna have to run all the extra wires for all the heat pump accessories that we need. For all that. Okay. So the gas, let me just go through my list real quick. Combustion air not applicable. I told you about the vent already. The gas will be done by the owner. The AC, new line set is going to sit on a 36 by 36 pad. So the line set, we've got 20 feet up and 20 feet over, so a 50 foot will be close. Just make sure you have a little bit extra, 3/4, just in case. New 36 pad. Okay. Powered by owner. The drain, I told you about the drain. Tapping into the ABS. Okay, so you're going to add a drain pan safety switch as well as a coil overflow safety switch. Told you about the thermostat. Furnace power, owner to provide. I will give you a switch, a box and a cover. He needs to provide the dedicated breaker and power. So backup furnace is 2 inches from the wall. That's 32.5 inches from the wall to this corner. Okay. And so on here we have 12-inch flex and a 12-10-10Y, a 10-8-8Y, and 10-8-8Y. Your flex is, I I'm only going to order you 75 feet, so pretty much try to use what I wrote down. You know, so you can utilize that 8-inch the best. But okay, that's about it. Thanks.